नमस्कार, मैं हूँ विशाल झा और अभी मौजूद हूँ दिल्ली के जंतर मंतर पर, जहाँ पर कुछ अफगानी रोहिंग्यों का, अफगानी रेफ्यूजियों का प्रदर्शन चल रहा है। क्या क्या इनकी मांग है इन रेफ्यूजीज की, और ये क्या चाहते हैं प्रशासन से, एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन से और भारत सरकार से, आइए इनसे ही जानते हैं। So good afternoon guys, you are watching Pro Nation News. I'm Vishal Jha, standing here Jantar Mantar with some refugees who are wanting their freedom. The freedom is grabbed by government of India and government of Union as well. So we are here, a girl, what is the name?
Nilofer.
And where you lived?
I'm living in Malvin.
Malviya Nagar. So what is your problem and why are you guys are protesting here? What is your main concern?
So our main concern is with the limitation that we have with the status that we have in India. So the status we people are having, or like all the processes about, is the who we are. We are asylum seekers and we are refugees and we are those that has faced problem in their home country and they have moved to India. So we have been registered with the United Nations High Commission. That I'm so grateful, at least the procedure is there, at least that in the world there's somewhere that people that they when they face war they just go there and they register with them. And then I would like to even say thanks to the Indian government and to them that they have provided this opportunity for the UN to have their works in India. So now there are problems. There are so many problems. The problem is that our status is not recognized by the Indian government, and there's not a proper system for the from the Indian government. The status that we have, with this status, we cannot apply for the job. We cannot have a bank account. A bank account is very important. As in India, people know that even if you cannot pay through an ATM card, you can
as a
not
student and as a citizen, in both manner you are survived.
Yes, and in both. So these are our problems, and so this protest is all about that.
So from now, what is your appeal and what are you? Where are your points and what point you are highlighting from the medium of Pro Nation News?
I think there is a gap between the Indian community and they do not know us. They do not know from the which problems that we are going through. So I wish that this gap gets lesser and people get to know us. People get to know about our problems. We may look fine, but there are so many problems that we are facing. If a person, a young person cannot have a job, so it can affect socially, it can affect that person socially, mentally, and in any aspect of it. From the government, I want them the attention that please look to it, please look forward to it, please have your cooperation more with the UN High Nation and see that how you can help these families. There are families that they have their support from some other places, from those relatives that they have outside, or like those relatives that they have from Afghanistan. But there are families that they do not have any support. Like a family that I know is a mother who is having 5 female children, and they suffer. They have a small amount of support, which is around like 9,000 something from Afghanistan, that will only pay for the room rent for the place that they have taken, and for a small something that they will be eating through the month. So and the children, like 2 young children around 15, 16, 17 years, they're working in shop for 8,000 and for 5,000. I want them to please look towards this. And okay, the other thing is that the procedure that you turn from an asylum seeker to a refugee, it takes a long time. My request from you and High Commission is that please look to it, please give your attention to it, please make that time period shorter. Please, I know that you have so many problems and so many cases are here, but what you know also that what's going on in Afghanistan, and you know that how that I think it won't stop here. There will be so many others that will come here, that will come to other places because they won't feel secure enough in their own homeland. So please, I know that you have like there are so many cases and you need to go through all of it, but still think about us, our mental problems, our social problems. The only person that we have come that you people will help us, you do it, we do not deny that, but still please make that time period shorter, and please we do need more attention.
So, what's your main problem and what's your main concern? Why are you protesting here, and what's the demand from U.S. government and from India government?
مشکل مگانی سینم کسایی که نمیجا آمده اینجا خاصتا زنها در حالت فقر، در حالت مشکلات زندگی میکنن. اینجا اولادشان بی سرنوشت است، مردم کلگی بیکار شدن، خاصتا کوید 19 که آمده. پرابلم ما از فقر، گرسنگی، از همه چیز زیادتر است و حق تحصیل اولادای ما نداره. ما بی سرنوشت اینجا 12 سال میشه که اینجا ما بی سرنوشت ماندیم. مثل ما بسیاری خانم ها هستند که اینجا بی سرنوشت ماندن تا 6 سال حساب کیسشون معلوم نمیشه و مردمایی که ریجکت شدن به خاطر که جریمه بسیار بلند است یا عودت کردن نمیتونن و در داخل افغانستان شما ببینید که قتل، کشتار است و این کسایی که ریجکت هم میکنه یا کلش در خطر است. اونجا که میره اکثر نزی یا کشته میشن یا اختطاف میشن و مرگای مرموز میمرن. اینی از حالت مهاجرین امروز ما اینجا آمدیم به خاطر اینمی که صدای خود عدالت خواهی و حقایق خود بلند کنیم. تشکر.
So we are moving for translation. What she is exactly saying?
Well, it has been more than 12 years she has been living in New Delhi. So she said that we all get together here to protest and to raise our voice that it has been more than many years we are living here, but no one is paying attention. And while turning back to our country, the FRRO and the Indi authorities, they would ask for money or for some fine, which is really unaffordable for us. So what should we do? We don't have the right for education, for working somewhere, and this is our problem.
Are you standing here, or actually what are you want from government, or what is your basic problem that you are experienced in the past these days?
میگن که مشکل شما چی هست و اینکه شما اینجا جمع شدین، مشکل اصلی که در این روزا شما فیس میکنین.
خب مشکل ما اصلا مشکل خانما را میگم. خانما چی در داخل افغانستان باشه چی بیرون افغانستان قربانی خانما هستند. اگر کشته میشه شوهر یک خانم کشته میشه، بچه یک خانم کشته میشه، اولادش مثل که ما در افغانستان ما هیچ یعنی سیف نیستیم. خطر هر لحظه متوجه ما است. در زایشگاه قربانی ها، حتی اینا تروریست ها به زایشگاه، به طفلایی که نو تولد میشه به دانشگاه که جای اکادمیک است، یعنی ما محفوظ نیستیم. و من درد مادرها را میگم. وقتی که در اینجا میایم سازمان ملل 1 سال 2 سال 3 سال تا 5 سال توجه نداره. من شاهد اون مادر هستم که دامادش در افغانستان کشته شد، در امنیت کار میکرد پلیس بود و اینجا یک دختر بیوی خدا با خود آورده بود که 2 طفل داشت و یک دختر جوان و شوهر پیر داشت که تنها دخترش تفاکاری میکرد و امی هزینهشان میداد. این بود که او زن وقتی که خبر شد که اینجا قبول نشده تقریبا 5 سال زندگی میکنه و او جان خود از دست داد. ما فریاد میکنم فریاد او خانما را که در اصل خانما قربانی هستند. باید سازمان ملل اینمی پروسیجر خود یک کمی که بسیار بدی است کمی زودتر کیس ها را بررسی کنه. او کیسایی که کلوز میشه در افغانستان رفته نمیتونن چون اونجا جنگ است و هر لحظه خطر مرگ متوجه ما است که وقتی بیرون میرن برای کار با اون ایره باور ندارن که اینا دوباره زنده میایه شوهرش یا کسایی که بیرون هستن و من صدای او خانما را فریاد میکنم و اینجا که میایم بیکاری است، نان نداریم، کرای خانه است و اینمی است که باعث استرس میشم. وقتی باعث خانمای جوان را که میبینم که اینا بسیار جوان هستند 35 ساله تا 30 ساله اینا دوای اعصاب میخورن و اما تر حیران است آینده طفلشان چی میشه. اینجا از یک طرف فقر و بیچارگی و این کار نیست و از طرف دیگه طفلایشان که باید مکتب برد و اینا زبان نمیفهمند کمرای طفلای خود اینا کمک کنند مجبور هستند در پالی مکتب کورس برشان بگیرند و اینا هزینه کورس ندارند. من فریاد اونمو خانما را میکنم. تشکر.
Well, she's the head of Afghan Refugees Association in Malvanagar, Mrs. Zainul Harab. She's trying to raise the voice of Afghan ladies who are living here and they are not able to live and turn back to their countries as the newborn babies are being attacked by terrorists, by Taliban and Daesh. So she's saying, how should we live and how should we turn back to our country? The UNHCR resettlement policy is too long. They do not pay any attention. We are living with uncertain future here and no one is paying attention. We are requesting to the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees, for all the globes to please listen to our voice. Please try to understand how we are suffering here. As a young generation myself, I don't have the right to study. I don't have the right to work somewhere. How should I do? How should I make a future, a better future for myself? You're the forgettable or you're the vulnerable part of a society. Please once keep yourself instead of us, instead of our families. Once keep yourself instead of the students who have been killed in Kabul universities. The mother who have lost her baby in hospital. What should we do? These are the problems and we extremely request everyone to please raise our voice, to listen to our pains and do something for us. Thank you so much.
अफगानी रोहिंग्या अफगानी रेफ्यूजीज आपको दिखे थे, उनकी सीधी सी मांग थी कि उन्हें एटलीस्ट रेफ्यूजी कार्ड तो दे दिया जाए ताकि वो अपनी नौकरी कर सके, वो यहाँ पर बैंक अकाउंट खोल सके और वो तमाम जो एक नागरिक के राइट्स होते हैं वो उन्हें मिल सके। मैं हूँ विशाल झा और आप देख रहे हैं प्रो नेशन न्यूज़। नमस्कार।